Oh, look how wonderful this is.
Welcome back, everybody. We got some green black here for you. I hope you
Versus
guys
green
like
black.
black and green black.
Oh, man, they just went with it. I mean, we couldn't choose two prettier decks in the room, right?
For sure.
Or
Yeah.
at least out there.
These are both a couple players that like some foils.
A little bit of foils, right? Just a little bit.
Well, I know Farrell's is all foil, and I'd imagine Dirtle's is pretty close, if not all foil.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, we're going to see some sweet Sultai. It's going to be Sultai mid-range. Basically, your blue version of Jund is what we're hoping for here.
Got some counter spells, maybe some ancestral visions.
He fetched your Overgrown Tomb first, so
Got thoughts.
he's going to Inquisition.
Oh,
All right.
is that a Rise Eldrazi foil Inquisition? Gosh, that's so
Japanese.
pretty.
It's some foreign language, too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
So he's
What do
probably
you
gonna
get out
take
of
this-
blue? You're going to get Ancestral Visions. You're going to get more grindy cards, right? The Serum Visions. You're going to get Snapcaster Mage. I think that's the cards in
I would
Daryl's
imagine
deck.
he's
Counter
also
Skull.
playing an Ashiok because I know Dirtle likes an Ashiok.
Yep. And so I did see an Ancestral Visions in his deck as he was running through. I believe he's got some Counter Squalls. He might have Negate, obviously. And it looks like it's Jace the Mind Sculptor. You can activate Tasker a little bit easier. There's a Watery Grave. Yeah, let's see what people have problems, like, recognizing the expeditions. It's so easy to me.
Yeah, I mean, they're like impossible to read from this angle, but most of the time, if you know the art, then they're pretty easy.
Yeah.
So, how big is this Tarmogoyf? Is it going to be able to get lightning bolted?
No.
It looks like there's instant
Creature
sorcery
land. And there's sorcery over there. And we got creature and land. No, not creature, just sorcery land.
Yep, instant sorcery land.
There's no instant.
Yeah, there's the
Fatal push. Yep, there we go. Instant sorcery land.
So I'd imagine we're going to see Chad just fatal push the Scavenging Ooze and get in for 4 here.
Absolutely, gotta get rid of it. Yeah, there's a Tassiger in his deck as well, Yoruba. Or at least, that's what I seen while he was skimming through. We're gonna fatal push. It's gonna be a little bit bigger. We hit creature. We got your standard Tarmogoyf now. Another land breeding pool.
Get him.
Attack for 4. Japanese
Get 'em.
foil Tarmogoyf there.
Yeah, these are some pretty cards.
Yep.
All right, we got a Bloodbraid. Oh,
Ooh,
that's
a
even
Judge.
a Judge Bloodstained Mire?
Yeah,
Gosh,
not even the stupid expedition.
I want those so bad.
Into a Guru Mountain.
Man, those lands are so ugly. Who would ever play with those?
I'm just gonna have to confiscate all your gurus from you and kick you out of the store.
I feel like this store is one of the stores with the most Gurus in it out of all the stores I know.
I don't think I can think of anyone with more, unless somebody's got Legacy, Death, and Taxes. Yeah, Bloodbraid
Oh,
into
wow. That's-
Liliana.
That's really good.
That's about right. It is gonna let this fatal push hit the Bloodbraid though.
Yeah, Farrell was just playing fast.
I guess
but
Farrell.
I think he should have waited till after combat to activate the Liliana, so that way he can get it damaged before.
Yep. Yeah, definitely should have waited there. This Maelstrom Pulse is probably gonna take out that Liliana.
Oh,
Ooh,
or he's
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
Play Lily Last Hope.
Yeah, that one's a little bit better. If he untaps land, it doesn't do anything, right?
What's that?
If Farrell untaps with a land, it's not going to do anything because he can just Raging Ravine.
Yeah, that's true.
And, well, almost got the land, right? We're going to tap and draw. It's not a miracle. What if he's got Search?
Oh,
There's
yep,
that
there's
Ashiok.
Ashiok.
And a Liliana and a Jace.
And Ashiok goes to 5 even, so he would have to use the Lightning Bolt and the Raging Ravine to kill it. So he's just going to minus to get back the Goyf, I'd imagine.
Probably. Or
Steelers.
Scavenging Ooze. I'm pretty sure you're going for Goyf.
Yeah, he's a little bit
Planeswalkers.
shy on land right now.
Yep. We're going to bash in.
So I know back when Ashiok was in Standard, Chad had the, I believe, Korean misprint that the plus is a 1 instead of a 2, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think that's still the one he's got. There's an Abrupt Decay. You think Farrell goes for the combination Raging Ravine Lightning Bolt? No, you can't even do it. He doesn't have enough lands. Oh, just draws the trophy.
I mean, it's still not bad for him. He's got, like, Jace in his hand now that he can play.
Oh, so yeah, he's not upset with it. Jace's just going to die. It sucks now because any Planeswalker he plays is just dead. Tapped all of his green sources. What are you doing?
Yeah, he wants to do that. Hold up bold, I suppose.
Decay. Got him. Winner. Winner. Chicken dinner. So we are seeing the power of
Yeah,
Raging
Jace has to
Ravine.
tick up here, I'd imagine.
He's going to have to, but he just gets the untap attack, right? With
Mhm.
Raging Ravine.
Yeah, I mean, he could use Bolt plus Raging Ravine to kill it.
No,
but-
just use the one that goes up to 5.
Oh, is there already one with a counter on it? I missed
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I
You're
guess
just gonna
he's
block
rather
right
do
instead?
this. Yeah,
Wow, could not ask for a better hit.
You cannot. I don't know what to say. I feel like I just went back in time and watched some standard from years ago.
Yeah.
That's a trophy. Trophy's pretty good here. Mill's legitimate clock. I mean, it is. I think that you play Serum Visions, you hold up trophy. Farrell's going to go for a Raging Ravine. Dope. What's that? Nope. Nope. Decay. Bottom both those, I think. He may have kept the Decay up top. Nice. Found the misprint one.
Yeah, that's the one I was referring to that has a +1 instead of a +2. He played this against me when I very first started playing Magic, and
Found a land.
I was like, I don't know whether or not to believe you. You very well could just be lying to me. Like, why would they print a Planeswalker that doesn't have the right text on it?
Snapcaster. This is pretty good. We're going to get a Fatal Push. Why didn't
Just gonna
Farrell
double.
do that before blocks?
I'd imagine he did, and Farrell was just trying to rush. Or not Farrell,
Or,
Chad was just trying to rush in
Mhm.
and block with it. Didn't really give a chance for priority.
Feels like it loses you games where you're behind. And hardly helps when you're ahead. I've never been impressed with Ashiok, but every single time as a control player, when Ashiok comes down against me, I literally just die inside.
Yeah,
So.
it's very good against control decks.
Against John, it's not so great. It's probably going to be one of the first cards he takes out, to be honest. All right, he's going to have to beat
if
that
you
other
ever play it on
Ravine.
a clear board, it's a really good card.
It's
but you
just
kinda have to get
fine
to that clear
against
board.
John, though, right?
Well, I mean, it just gives you more threats. You get to play creatures off the top of their deck.
All right, Raging Ravine. Attack for 7 or something. We're going to trophy. Yeah, trophy. Chicken dinner. Yep. I like that they both already got all their full trophies, you know, not even worry about the $100 price tags.
When even your basic lands are $400, I don't think $100.
Is Lightning
standard
Bolt the best individual
gonna
card
be-
in Modern? Yes or yes? That's an interesting poll. Interesting poll. I don't know how one's going to win over the other. I really hope that one's a 50-50 split. Yeah, I mean, you have to be pretty bold or stupid to take a control deck to a tournament. At least in Modern. You think Farrell's going to let Chad there untap? With Ashiok? Guess
I'm
not.
surprised he's going after Ashiok. I figured you just go face with him only at 8. But
Eh.
I guess
don't know,
both your Raging Ravine's gone.
Also, I mean, he untaps, just plays a Tarmogoyf, and then you're stonewalled, right?
Mhm.
It's way lower now. It's only 50. Ah, man, that's so sad. Oh, okay. Okay, we do it. Inquisition. No, this might help. Trophy or land. No more trophy. What we got? What we got? What we got? Look at our hands. Does this do anything? No? Maybe. Do we go to 2? Down to 2? Alright, we're just not going to play it. Not this turn. I'm so sorry to hear that, Clutch. I guess that one didn't come in clutch for you. Nope, just didn't draw anything. We're just dead. Rough. Alright, so what can you expect out of the Sultai deck here?
So out of the sideboard, what do you get out of blue? I'd imagine most of his things are just going to be your typical green-black list. Out of blue, you can expect some things like Counter Squall, but I don't expect those to be coming in here. I'm
You
not
don't
the
really
biggest
want
fan
counter
of
spells,
discard
no.
spells or counter spells on the green-black mirrors. So a lot of the times you're just playing off the top of the deck.
Yep, I'll say even in the Just Guy versus John, I tend to cut my counter spells.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of let Logic Knot. I take Logic Knot out, stuff like that. So I would imagine that like He's going to take his Inquisitions out. I don't know if he's got Thoughtseize as those come out. I'd imagine Ashiok comes out, and like I always feel so awkward about Jace versus the Jund deck because it's like your best card for card advantage, but at the same time you're like
now with
they have
Bloodbraid
so
Elf
many
and
answers
there's
to
so
it,
many answers to it.
and
Yeah.
a trophy.
I feel like there's just going to be answers for everything. I feel like there's going to be a very attrition-like battle. And I honestly think that that is why Sultai is ahead here, because they run things like Ancestral Visions, which will really catch you back up in the mid-game once you've traded one for one with all of their cards.
Yeah.
So I honestly think that Sultai is favored in the match, and he kind of just got burned out quickly. Hey, Crayons, thanks for the follow.
Oh, man, I thought it was Crayons.
Crayons.
It's crayons. Crayons.
Cranes.
My only issue is that decks that can run Ashiok already have good matchups versus things that Ashiok would be good against.
Yeah,
Gone.
but Ashiok's sweet, so.
Do we miss something? Oh, I don't know where it's going. I don't know where we're going. We can't interact with chat when you take chat from us.
Okay, our stream runner was trying to let us know that H. Rollins MTG subbed earlier today.
Which is
we wanted to-
Harrison.
yeah,
which
Harrison. so-
we were talking about. We didn't say thank you for that, and
Well,
I
thanks
feel
for the sub,
bad.
Harrison.
Yep. Yeah, I think the Obstinate Bailoff is a very real card that either deck could have right now.
Yeah, for sure.
My only wish is with the decks that can run Ashiok already have good matchups versus things that Ashiok would be good against. So why even bother? I feel like his reason for running it is that he just has a Korean misprint. I mean, that's probably true, man. You got to think we're just at a casual Tuesday night event, so sometimes people just play with cards that they like.
Yeah, Chad doesn't get out to play Magic much anymore, so this is probably just the modern deck he owns.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very pretty one at that. So per player, all we understand is Bolt. 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. Oh, you're at 8? Time to start foreign you.
Yeah.
I think that sounds about right. When they start foreign you just feel so bad. It feels even worse when you're at 10. You're like, all right, I think I stabilized here. And they just go for you, untap, bolt you, and you're like, great.
I got to play the burn deck this week at the regionals, but I had a burn spell that was much better than 3 damage. I had a Shrine of Burning Rage that I got to crack for 13.
I don't ever you beat that.
They were only at 6, but you know.
7 times 3 is 21. I thought you only had to cast 6. I thought you can pretty like almost as certainly expect your opponent to do at least 2 damage to themselves. We're gonna fetch. We're gonna shock probably. And we're gonna play Grim Lavamancer. I'm kind of disappointed in this Grim Lavamancer. It's a premium deck series.
Not even
Fire
a
and
Torment
lightning.
foil.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be Torment foil, but it could be like Judge or, the Corset 2012 foil.
Yeah, the Torment foils are very pretty.
They are beautiful. So sad I had to get rid of mine. I mean, you can. That's what Wizards like. I feel like that's like kind of trend that most competitive Magic players have been given. You want to, or Wizards or whatever, you want to start having to pay attention to your opponent's plays more, and it's you can't miss your opponent or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always the worst from the human side when you're playing against Burn, where your land to start with is Horizon Canopy. I've definitely played against Burn and taken 7 damage off of Horizon Canopy before.
Did you win?
I did.
Oh.
That's mainly because you just didn't do anything.
Great. Tron, you hit yourself for like 0, but you make your opponent gain life sometimes. Very rarely anymore. There's definitely been Tron decks with pain lands in it, though. So.
Yeah, I even saw a decent amount of Tron list with Horizon Canopy in it when they were playing green-white Tron for Rest in Peace.
Yep. It's not completely unheard of for a Tron deck to have pain lands in it. Alright, we're going to Verdant.
Even Fetch the Storm has pain lands in it, too.
Yep. Grim Lavamancer is kind of awkward here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get away from shock lands, pain lands, and fetch lands in Modern. We're gonna attack. Trade? Huh. Joke's on you. Fatal push this.
Yeah.
Eat it. I'm the winner.
Yeah, I agree with you, Uruga. Horizon Canopy is always either the best or the worst card in your deck.
Yeah, it's great when you get to use it for its draw card mode, but horrible when it's on the actually mana mode. All right, this is a good start from Chad here. I'll say that last turn was kind of brutal for Farrell.
Yeah, for sure.
Untap Miracle, Entreat the Dead.
Unfortunately, that one's not in Modern.
I can't wait for the no reserve list Eternal format to exist.
Mm-hmm.
You just start getting see some crazy decks.
I mean, he could have some Temporal Masteries in here.
Win a trophy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Huh? Heat. All right. So it's 4 mana. Let's him play post-combat Jace if it's in his...
I think he did that at the end step.
Ah, makes sense. Much better play than what I said. Untap, play his own Scavenging Ooze. So Farrell's essentially at 14 here. Yeah, no matter what Chad does, he's most likely just got a kill spell. I think there's a Damnation over there. I don't know if I want a trophy back.
I mean, he also has Snapcaster, so it could just be Snapcaster Fatal Push. Well, no, that
Well,
doesn't
you
work
can't
'cause of
snap.
Scavenging Ooze,
Yeah, you can't snap versus that. Stick a turn to Eidolon against Storm. That sounds wonderful.
Oh, he's gonna try, but then he's just gonna get it eaten by the Scavenging Ooze. I guess you forgot about that.
You're right. You're right. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, hey, things happen.
One of those.
Maybe he was thinking he could do it in response, but like he could play the Snapcaster target in response, have Scavenging Ooze resolve, and then still get the Fatal Push.
He would
But
have been
since
able to do that, yeah.
no, that's not actually how it was. It was Farrell's turn, so Farrell would have had priority first, so he would be able to.
I mean, it would have just been with Scavenging Ooze on the stack. You target the Fatal Push.
Yeah, you target the Fatal Push with Snapcaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that ability resolves. Scavenging Ooze resolves, and then he eats it. And I guess in response to the ability, Durrell could just activate it. Yeah, cast it. Yeah, that would have worked. Shouldn't have let it resolve. It happens. Turn 2 Core Fireworker against Runaway Red. Ooh, is that good versus you?
I did beat two. They weren't Core Firewalkers. They were Auriok champions, so it wasn't as powerful. But I was able to beat two Auriok champions over the weekend.
Yeah, down tick on the Ambush Viper. Ooh, is that a pretty Amonkhet masterpiece there? Which one is that?
Yeah, I have no idea. I understand what they're saying now.
Thoughtseize or Lord of Extinction?
I would imagine it's a Thoughtseize.
I hope it's Lord of Extinction. Could you beat a Lord of Extinction?
Yeah, it's possible it's a Spell Pierce.
It's definitely not Spell Pierce. I mean, I just can't get a good view of the card, period. Yeah. So, I mean, that's my problems. Like, if I could see the art, I'd probably tell you what it is. Yep. Now we're gonna not Snapcaster?
I think that's a Thought Scour.
Is it? No, it's Snapcaster.
Yeah, I don't know.
Damnation? Oh, that's actually probably what it is. Damnation. Why aren't you casting the Snapcaster? Yeah, I'll say if I knew Dirtle, he's a big fan of his
Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, that's definitely Damnation. It's gonna have a counter on it.
Yeah, the art on that card is very pretty.
Yep. Yeah, so when you don't draw your Ancestral Visions, the Sultai deck gets a little clunky, it looks like.
Yeah, there's not really very many good catch-up cards, it seems
Yeah,
like.
he's attacking on too many angles.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely throwing that Tassiger out there this turn. Or not. Rough. Well, I guess Snapcaster down? No, I'll take your best card.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's Tassiger at this point.
Yeah.
He's got to cast the Assassin's Trophy. He's going to be way too far behind.
So yeah, I guess he's just discarding Tasker.
Well, that's rough. Rough day for the Dirtle guy. Alright. He really doesn't want to discard that Tasker, it looks like. He's probably going to discard a Snapcaster Trophy. I think it's correct to discard Tasker, though. Yep. Discard the Trophy, play Ambush Viper. Hopefully this whatever guy finds, like, something that probably shouldn't be in the deck, yeah. Or, you know, Lightning Bolt. That's probably best case scenario.
Best case would have been like a Terminate, something you just couldn't cast.
Yep.
Or like Abrupt Decay.
Alright, well, he's at 5. He's getting pretty low.
Yeah, I mean,
Scavenging Ooze? No, that's Verdant.
this Tasker's going to kind of brick wall a little bit.
Yeah. Is he able to play Tasker and leave relevant spell in graveyard? Ah,
No, he's
Snap
gonna
Damnation.
Yeah, I mean, he could even now fetch out a basic Swamp if he has another one and play Tasker.
I guess that's what we're about to see.
Yeah, hopefully he has a basic and he's not shocking himself. So he doesn't die to a Lightning Bolt. Yep,
Farrell is
basic.
empty-handed here, right?
Mhm.
I can never tell. Everyone plays with black sleeves, and Farrell's got one card. One card, we think. I can never tell. Never tell. I think you can make whatever motion you want, man. I can't see it. Our stream runner is trying to show me where the card is, and just, all I see is a Bloodbraid Elf, his deck, and yeah, there's another card. It wasn't really a card.
Yeah, so he's got a Colligan's Command.
He drew a
which
Colligan's Command.
Gets back, what, maybe Scavenging Ooze?
No. He's got enough mana to Colligan's Command, shock, return Bloodbraid Elf, spin the wheel on Bloodbraid Elf. He's got so many hits off of it. Trophy, Terminate, Liliana,
Yeah,
Lightning Bolt,
all of those would be
Colligan's Command.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's what we're about to see.
Worst case would be like Abrupt Decay. I feel like that's one of the only cards that just doesn't do anything.
Sure, but
So anything else? Or Fatal Push. Fatal Push also wouldn't do much.
Tuya, bring back this guy, cast this guy. 7 mana.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
Cast 3 cards. Nope. Fatal push.
Right.
All right. Daryl's still alive.
He's live.
He's happy. He targeted. He has one in his deck. He's passing turn. I mean, Daryl's still got to find something good this turn.
Otherwise, there's 2 lethal creatures coming at him.
Yep. 3 mana. Liliana. We're going to down tick. Get rid of that Bloodbraid that he's cast 6 times this game. We're going to draw. Use a Lightning Bolt. Nope. Just Black Leaf Cliffs. We're going to activate. You get a Snapcaster.
What time are we? Probably Snapcaster.
You get a Snapcaster. I mean, Maelstrom Pulse is pretty relevant right now.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to draw.
Hopefully find like a Kitchen Finks or something to gain some life back.
Yep, that'd be nice. This Liliana I don't think can uptick, though. He might be able to.
Depends on what the other card he drew is.
If it's a land, he can absolutely uptick.
Maybe he's going to Sorcery Speed activate Tasker.
5 mana? 4 mana? Is it Jace? Oh, man, that'd be brutal.
Jace would be really good.
It's looking like it's a 4 mana card. Jace.
Yep.
Ooch.
That's a good one.
Yep. Uptick. No, Brainstorm. Bold.
No, I mean, he's just dead to a Lightning Bolt. So.
Yeah, but if it's Lightning Bolt, you put it on bottom.
Yeah,
and it's
sure.
one more less Lightning Bolt he could possibly draw.
I don't know. I think I like doing the Brainstorm.
I mean, if there's no counterspells in your deck, I don't see what the reason to the Brainstorm is. Looks like he's still got Maelstrom Pulse in hand.
I guess he's not one to uptick that Lily. Otherwise, he'd probably be discarding the Blue Delta.
Want to draw? Are we dead? Maybe. See what I mean?
Spin
You
that
uptick, you
wheel.
get rid of that thing. Liliana. Well, we cast it. We're on a down tick. Get back another Blood Braid.
All right, well, let's spin the wheel again.
What about this time? Oh, wait. Guess what? We have 2 hasty creatures and a sorcery speed answer.
Rough.
If he would have upticked that Jace, guess what would have happened?
I mean, he still would have gotten 1 Blood Braid, but he would